Okay.
All right.
On that note, let's move on.
On that note, all right, greetings everyone. I am Kyle, or you can call me Chibiky. I am the dungeon master for this little one-shot that I created. And joining me today, I have Jordan.
How's it going, everybody?
I have Jesse.
Howdy.
Got Scott
Howdy.
and Kala.
Hi.
Oh,
Oh.
let down.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ricardo could not make it due to his alarm clock breaking or whatever.
Whatever his current excuse is.
Yeah. Phone dying, whatever.
Insert excuse here.
Also, sorry we didn't play last week. Anybody that cares? It's because I was out of town. They didn't want to play without me.
Yep,
We
totally
missed you
that.
too much,
True.
Jordan.
We needed to know about your notes.
Yeah.
If the notes are not present, nobody cares. We just
True.
want to see your notes.
Yep.
Well, you can't. They're mine.
Or at least Scott's character does. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, we didn't play last week, but instead we will have I know Jolly, our good friend Jolly Frog, recorded us playing some golf with friends. So some of those will be coming out on her channel. I don't know if anybody else did recordings.
That's a lie, because none of us have friends.
It was just
Well,
golf.
that was what was up in its place.
Yeah. Yeah, so let me give a brief backstory.
Okay.
So this group got an invitation from a Fire Lord of Freeten, and they all got teleported to an island where they met him, and he said that he's been having some terrible nightmares of his lover Shavana with he didn't know what exactly, but he knew that there was terrible evil about to happen in her general area, which was
Genital area.
general.
Some sort of crab infestation.
Dun dun dun.
I've got a fire that will clear it out.
Just
Well-
it just takes a special soap, really. I mean,
It takes a special someone.
Yeah.
and a giant pair of tweezers.
Ew. So yeah, so our company traveled to the far northeast, where they came across the town of Evermore, where there they found themselves an inn to get some food to stay at, and they also found themselves some potions and other weapons and magical instruments.
Which I don't believe Scott ever handed out like he said he was going to. But
The potions.
yeah, that's okay.
I've
My
also
magical item vibrates.
lost the list. I've also lost the list again.
Did you
Carla,
really?
yeah, Carla.
got-
Carla wrote it down.
All right.
I did.
8
Yeah,
potions.
Carla is the treasurer of this group. I've
Yeah.
decided.
I always am.
I just memorize everything. Who needs to write crap
Yeah.
down?
I mean,
Pulls out
I have the
notes.
list of potions.
If it helps, I did write down rug of smothering.
You you never bought that.
Okay, I'm just throwing it out there. It's on my little card here.
All right. Are you sure you're not getting that confused with your campaign?
I hope no one comes around my house while I'm out and just sees a piece of card that just says rug of smothering on it.
I'd be worried about people breaking into your house.
They've
Yeah,
all got
that's true.
keys. I give everybody keys because I'm too lazy to get up and open the door.
Pizza guy's got
Yeah.
like 3.
Yeah.
Well, he does come on a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday. So, sorry, carry
Yeah,
on.
so, Carla, did you find your list at all, or
Of the potions, yeah.
yeah?
I think we had 15 of each.
Yeah, so we had 36
Yep.
ultra potions.
8 normal,
Ultra.
4 greater, 2 superior, and 1 supreme.
Yep, that is correct.
It's like my pizza order.
And 26 breadsticks.
Just missing some wings. Gotta have them
People
wings.
in Florida don't know what breadsticks are. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, so while
You're so
Our
angry
company-
about that.
It's a stick of bread. How do you not know what that is?
this is very true. So while our traveling group was in the city, they were having a celebration of the city being around for its 300th year. So lots of festivities going on, lots of night excitement as well.
Night excitement.
Yep. I believe
It means you
I
guys
believe
went to
Nick's
town without me.
yeah.
Well, except the
believe
cats.
Nick's-
I got to hear
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick's got herself a good party of I think it was 2 other women,
Yeah.
and
Share the wealth.
I'm greedy.
and so a few nights of all that excitement goes on. It's around 3, 4 in the morning. You are all in bed, and you get awoken by huge crashes of like buildings breaking and whatnot happening.
It's actually the opening to Stars Without Number.
Pretty much. What would you guys like to do?
Well,
You're all back in the slippery slope.
oh, so we kind of rewinded a little bit.
Just a bit, yeah.
Are we level 7 right now?
Yes, you're all still level 7.
Then I need another 2 hours sleep, so I roll over and pull the quilt over my head.
I get mad that he pulled some of the quilt over and I pull it back onto me.
I wonder why there's a cat laying on my groin.
It used to be like this for an hour.
Yeah. The whole city's destroyed by then.
Just walk out and that's the only place left is that tavern. I mean, they're all super powerful mages. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
All the mages are making sure that like the town folk get out safely, or
Yeah, of course they are. Okay.
that or whatever else. I mean,
Okay.
you guys don't know
Yeah, of
what's-
course. We have no
what's
idea.
causing it.
So
I
I'm
can't go
gonna-
into more detail.
I'm gonna
Are
tell.
there windows in a room or anything? Any way to see outside of the building?
Damn it! We should have drawn the curtains.
No, Scott and I stayed in prison.
You're sleeping down there in Karuno's little.
We're in room
Dungeon.
4B.
Yeah, if you want to see if you can look out the window,
We
see what's
Yeah.
Caesar and I pull the
Yeah.
duvet off Pharaun and ask him to have a look out of the window.
We're all just in one.
you all
I
you all
grumble.
got rooms.
Oh.
You all got
I-
rooms that that 2 people stay
I-
in.
Grumble that they're taking my fucking covers, and I'll send Mittens to go look out the window.
In the middle of the night, we all went to his room. Moved
Yeah.
into
Come on. Gotta
They
stay.
just spooned, like one at a time, snuck in.
Yeah.
Nyx is the biggest spoon.
No, Nyx is with her ladies.
Yeah, it's because your room was closest to, or Jesse's room was closest to yours. We all
Yeah.
we were all there with
Nyx's bed was full.
a tankard to the
So-
weird
Yeah.
wall.
All right, give me a perception roll with Mittens, and I think she has advantage on perception.
Hold on, I forgot to pull up her sheet. So I gotta.
You sure?
Her perception is.
Yes, she does have
Oh.
advantage.
Well, on wisdom, on perception that requires smell.
Oh, okay.
I hope
Yeah.
this doesn't require.
What a crappy.
Well, it's a cat.
But
That's
cats
a-
can see really well.
12. Should I
There's
just
dogs
roll
and
that
people
on
with that.
advantage?
Yep.
I won't complain if I'm rolling.
No, her advantage has been negated because we did a Dutch oven.
To a cat.
Yeah.
22
go.
total.
All right. So originally it was gonna be, she sees 3 kind of large creatures, but there were actually
3 extremely large creatures.
three. They are large white dragons that have crashed down in the city and are causing a ruckus.
How does she relay this information to you?
She
We have a telepathic
What's
voice.
that, Kitty? You're
That was
neat.
that was the noise coming from your room.
yeah. Yeah, Pharaun and Mittens can talk to each other telepathically. And if Mioi was here, he could probably talk with Mittens as well in Cat. But yeah, so yeah, Mitten relays it to Pharaun, and then he tells it to everybody else.
I'm like, there's 3 dragons out there. You kind of roll back over a little bit.
Oh, dragons, you say? And pull the journal out, nothing else on. Have to meet them immediately.
All right, so Caesar runs out.
Mm-hmm.
Put some clothes on. Oh dear. Oh dear. The white dragon's the one that makes things cold because he'll be back.
Does Caesar have like a robe on
Him yelling,
that's not tied?
Caesar goes back to get some clothes.
To be fair, not much shrinkage can occur.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, I thought we already kind of broke that myth last time. Yeah. But now it looks like a millworm. Yeah, Caesar goes back to get his clothes.
Yeah, and you can hear outside like buildings being smashed, people yelling.
Oh God. I guess we got to take care of this somehow.
Take care of it. Have you ever fought dragons?
I mean, yes, of course I have.
Well, then after you, my friend.
I don't quite see this being our responsibility, but I would love to speak with the creatures.
Okay, you
Well
go.
then,
You go first.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, we're good with this.
Of course, right after Pharaun. Lead the way, friend.
Yeah, but see, you want to talk to them.
Righty-o.
I don't want to destroy them before you get a chance to talk to
Off
them.
you go.
So, I mean,
I'm right behind you.
I'm gonna. Before we go downstairs, I'm gonna walk up to Nix's room and try and look through the keyhole.
I'm gonna pound on the wall if our bedroom is next to hers.
No, she's
rouse
off.
her.
She's somewhere else in the inn, but she got
Oh,
like
then whose room am I looking in?
she got a room
The cat lady.
that was kind
You
of
see-
far away from you guys.
You see Ricardo's
That's her
character's
style.
For
cat
no
butthole
particular
spread.
reason, it totally wasn't planned that way.
Yeah, I feel like that's something Nix would do.
I
Oh,
tried
yeah,
to
no,
find
she
her. I
totally
have
would.
no idea where Nix is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of that. She was like, nah. No, at this point, with like the ruckus outside, I assume she's like gotten dressed and starting to head towards where she knows they are.
Yeah.
She runs out. I knew there was a room under the stairs.
Maybe next time. I know, Jordan. I still got a beginning half of a can to write.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna head to the
Right.
So,
head to the door.
I'll take the point, even though
Excellent. Let's go.
You're our meat shield.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck is going on?
Nothing. Go
There's
back
just
to your
some
room.
Dragons, nothing to worry about.
Dragons?
We're off to meet some elegant flying beasts.
That's not a good idea.
I mean, there's only 3 of them. There's 4 of us. We should be fine.
One each.
I mean, yeah, Maury's with you guys also, but he's like,
Oh, okay. I was gonna try and find a way to
5
find
of
him.
us.
One each. I sit
No,
down
he's
and put my
on.
feet up in the bar.
He has to clean himself off first. It usually takes roughly between 8 and 26 hours.
yeah. No, he
Did
he has,
anyone remember his hairball formula?
Okay.
He found a big plank of wood and he's trying to like carve what the dragons look like.
Okay. That's like a cat tree.
So all of you get outside, and I never made a map for this because I thought of this like after I made everything.
Of course.
So, but you all get outside and see that they're not adult dragons, which is good. They're kind of and they're like preteenish dragons.
So they're going through their finding themselves phase, a little emo, like.
Yeah,
I shall
something
name
like
mine for
that.
Mapafleas.
Something like that. Can
So I just had to come up with something stupid on the fly.
How
they're like they're roaring out, and they're some of the militia that's in the city are like like throwing javelins at them, and
Yeah, so it's not like a highly guarded town. Like there's not a lot of strong military here.
I mean there's a good bit, but the dragons came from up high.
Yeah.
So it's not like they came through the wall, so it's
Yeah. Okay.
not really a lot of air
So,
support.
how big are they? I mean, they're preteens, but that doesn't like,
Yeah.
size-wise.
I believe they're about like your height-wise are probably about
The size of a
30-ish
dragon.
feet, 30-ish feet. Lengthwise, maybe like
So these are
40,
these are
45?
big ass 12-year-olds.
If they're 30 feet tall.
I'm
maybe
going.
more like 25.
I'm going back to my room.
Yeah, and you can see there's some of the other magic users are going around unfreezing people that got frozen with like ice blasts and stuff like that. Right, so Caesar, you said you want to go up and talk.
Oh, now I'm writing down all the stuff that's happening with the people being unfrozen.
Alright.
I'm these spells and things I'm watching and trying to learn and figure out what's going on. I'm just interested by all the chaos. Like I don't even worry about the dragons anymore. I'm just wandering, like following people and writing down what they're doing.
He's like a
pretty
kid
much-
at Christmas. He's just like,
Yeah.
oh my god, everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
much stuff.
I have stockings and Christmas presents. Yeah, I have to like touch everything. Wow.
Jordan, roll me a Arcana check. And let's see if
Yeah.
you can figure out like what kind of
Will
spells
do.
they're using.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Well, that's what I
shit.
call a crit 20 because I'm so
Yep.
good at Arcana with my +3.
Yep, so they are using
Okay.
greater restoration to unfreeze.
Okay.
Um,
Friends, I have great news.
can-
If we die, we'll be fine.
can I? Can we see if the dragons are trying to get to something? Is there a reason they're here, or is it just that they want to cause trouble?
Roll me a. I will I'll let you make a choice on this. Either roll me a perception check or
Nature, insight.
yeah.
I'm not
probably-
convinced it's gonna matter.
All right. Well,
That would be a
No.
3.
to you, they just look like they're just destroying stuff with no rhyme or reason.
I think these dragons are here destroying stuff with no rhyme or reason.
Yeah, seems to be that way. I agree with you
Yeah.
wholeheartedly.
Pharaun agrees.
Let's run.
Well,
I concur.
we seem to
Can't
be.
just leave them. We should try and help.
This isn't our quest.
Well, no, but like people are dying and stuff.
They're being
not
unfrozen. It's
good.
fine.
That's not fine.
Well,
Fine.
what do you suggest then, Nix? What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Maybe talk to the mages and see if we can help somehow.
We're mages. I have my staff.
You are.
I get my staff out. I get my staff out that's bigger than his.
But mine's still got the hair wrapped around it from the.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Insara
succubus.
has a foot and a half of metal. That's
Yeah,
an
but I
extension.
just lie to everybody and say that the hair of the incubus and imbues it with power. It doesn't. I just tied it around there after she gave me a hair.
All right.
It's like a little bow.
I just sigh to myself. I take out this little. I have a little leopard statue that I put on the ground, and I kind of just wave my hand by it, and a chest appears. I open up the chest, pull out mine, close the chest. It becomes a little leopard again, and put that in my pocket. So I have my staff
All right.
next to you guys.
Look at his little staff. Hasn't even got any hair on it.
I
And the
will
joke
cast,
has now gone full circle.
I will cast
Oh,
lightning
it really
bolt
has.
out of my staff at Insara. No.
All right,
So can we see? Is there like someone in charge of like the defensive effort? Can we see who that is?
they've split up into like small groups because the dragons have kind of split up as well.
How are the dragons? Are they all separated or are they together? And if so, are they kind of like biting at each other as well, or are they just kind of off all doing their own thing?
They're
Like if I attack one, are the other two going to attack me?
no. They are close by to each other, but they're not in like the same like
Vicinity.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I think this is a chance for us to prove ourselves.
All right, so you guys are going to fight the dragons.
No, I mean
Right.
run.
Yeah.
I'm going to prove myself
How
as an
fast we
athlete.
are. Prove that we could be Olympian sprinters.
Yep, so what are you guys going to do? Are you going to help protect the city, or are you going to run?
We're going to have to, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to run. Oh, I mean help.
Okay, all right. So you guys,
I would
You guys
like
help
to
out.
run, but my alignment says otherwise. So
My character's still too excited about what's going on to run.
he doesn't even
We-
care.
We can tell.
That's rather unfortunate for me.
How
The
far
front of your robes is like.
how far apart are the dragons?
Okay.
they're probably
see.
about 50-ish feet away from each other, something like that.
And are they about equidistant from us, or?
Good word choice.
Thank you.
I mean, by now you guys have been like talking.
From those of you that don't know, equidistant means bacon.
Exactly. Are they bacon from us?
It's such a good word though.
Yeah, you guys have been talking with each other as you're running closer to the dragons. So you guys fight with the dragons. There's 3 of them. The militia is helping you. It's a few hours go by. See the sun is starting to rise, and you see the dragons. They're still lashing out, but they're not like as aggressive. They've calmed down a bit of what was aggravating them, and I need those who can speak Draconic to make a perception check.
I think that's me.
Not
I-
me.
Yeah.
I believe that's say to you guys.
7.
It is not me though.
Oh,
No, it's not. I got my characters confused. I was like, I can't. I was like, wait, no, different character.
He seems to be saying roar roar.
Was this
Yeah.
was perception? Did
A
you
lot of
say?
guttural sounds.
Yeah, perception.
perception.
Wicked, because I got a 3.
Mhm.
You got higher than Scott with a 7.
Also, can I just summon Mage Hand and try and shoo them away?
It's
I'm
not
gonna summon
work.
my mage hand and high five.
Just mage
Yeah.
hands everywhere,
Shoo!
having slap fights.
Yeah.
Valid point. I wish to use mage hand.
to
My
write on
mage
a
hand
to write
tries
on
to
a really
give in Sarah's mage hand like a weird high five.
Caesar's Mage Hand's writing on a really big notebook.
Oh, I want to use that and she'll touch so the other hand comes out and holds the notebook.
Oh, that was great. I thought Caesar knew Draconic as well.
No.
Does he not?
No, I know infernal, abyssal, elvish, giant, and common.
Huh. I thought 3 of you knew Draconic, but oh well.
Might have been cat
Yeah.
guy.
No,
Yeah,
I looked at his sheet.
Does your familiar know draconic?
Um,
Does the cat know Riconius.
Yeah.
How close is cat language to dragon language?
It
They
can't
might
be
be able
far.
to. They might be able to like.
Yeah, it's probably somewhere
We
like.
can pick out a few words.
Can
It's
we
like
see?
Japanese and Brazilian, where you can kind of get the idea.
Can we see any?
Spanish and.
Can we see any dragonborn around?
It's
yes.
kind of like Spanish and
Cool.
Spanish.
I'm gonna call the dragonborn
I
over.
was gonna say Spanish Italian, but.
All right, you get and you see McClarence, who is the owner of the Slippery Slope.
Ah, Clarence. We think these dragons are trying to communicate with us, but we've only got broken dragon. Gonic.
I also wish to learn the language.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only got a C in my draconic classes. It was my.
All right, well, good luck for you guys because he rolled a 12 with his bonuses. Means he knows what the dragons are saying. So
They have a thorn in
He-
their foot, and they want us to save them.
he kind of looks at the dragons and then looks back at you, and he says that it appears these dragons are calling for their mother and
Excellent.
are extremely hungry.
Not as good. But if I feed them, they'll respect me as their mother.
If they weren't so, terrifying, it'd be kind of sad.
Yeah, so you guys know what the dragons are saying, but the rest of the militia has no idea. And they are still attacking the dragons.
Can we feed them the militia?
I think they're way ahead of us on that one.
Yeah, I mean, some of the militia has been eaten by the dragon or frozen by the dragon.
How stupid are dragons? Can we trick them into thinking that I am their mother?
I mean, you could try. Just walk out there.
Highly
Yeah.
intelligent.
It's definitely worth a try though.
These aren't. Maybe the reason these ones fell was the mom just laid the eggs and they all just fell and splat on the ground.
Are the dragons looking tired?
They are looking extremely.
Are they looking close to death?
Yes.
I want
I
to.
believe we can take them.
I think we should kill a dragon.
No.
I want that
they're
on my
baby.
I want that on my CV.
What even is that?
I want people to write a song about Insara, the dragon killer. No one needs
Okay,
to know
but
it was a
what if
baby.
You killed a whole
But
adult
what
dragon
if-
that was
Nope.
an asshole and not some scared baby ones.
They'll
What
call the
if we
song "The
took them as
Dragon That Was
pets?
in Sarah."
What if we? Oh.
What were you saying,
There's a Reddit
Pharaun?
for that somewhere.
What if?
What if we had them as pets? That's an even more epic story.
That's what I still want.
Well, go
Do
and
you think
talk to them.
dragon riders?
Pharaun
dragons
will
are
translate for you.
dragons.
Go and talk to them. I
He's like,
step
"I'm not
out.
going."
I step out in front of the dragons, holding my hands up.
That's not going to do anything. But what would you like to try?
And I try and get the militia to
say?
stop fighting for a second.
And then they all get massacred.
Let's see. What would you need to roll for that? That would probably be
And I go and stand next to my compatriot.
Raiden with disadvantage
What am
because
I-
there's still
What am I
a
rolling?
whole lot of noise going on.
Sorry, what was this?
Persuasion. With disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh, still good though.
Yeah.
good.
21.
Oh shit.
Right.
Someone's got high persuasion.
Yeah.
So I step out and I say, look, we'll get you some food. You might have to find it yourself on the way back, and we'll find your mother.
Are you saying this to the dragons or the militia?
To,
Because you said you
To the
wanted.
militia.
You said you wanted to get the militia to stop.
I want to get the militia to stop, and I want to tell the dragons to back off as well.
The militia are very confused.
So I turn to the
Why
militia and I
find
say,
mother?
Yeah.
We're going to find them some food and their mother. And then I turn around and say, we're going to find you some food and your mother.
Give me one
The one
more
militia.
persuasion.
At the back's
um,
like, my mom's dead.
yeah. This one is going to be to the dragons.
She should be easy to find.
You insensitive dick.
Is this with advantage, disadvantage? What's?
In that
It's
dragon.
just regular. Yeah.
Okay, 22.
All right. So you're you get the militia to stop, although it does take some time for it to get around. So one of the dragons have died.
Oh.
Oh,
Eat him.
no.
I'm a problem solver.
But so you got the militia to stop attacking the dragons. They unfortunately killed one of them. You got the dragons to stop.
Can we have it resurrected?
Yeah, guys, I don't think we want to bring back just 2 to the mother. I think Mama Dragon will not be happy.
Well,
She's,
they
okay, well, 2 of my kids survived.
well they could carry
law of
back.
I think she'd
averages.
be a lot more angry if none of them came back.
Well, that's why I'm
That's
asking.
true.
Are we able to resurrect it, Kyle?
Maybe.
I left
Awesome.
my resurrection
Mhm.
staff at home. Sorry,
I don't think.
I couldn't pack it in the
Because it's so
suitcase.
small.
Yeah.
Can I attempt to save it, Kyle?
Using mouth to mouth on a dragon.
Yeah.
I can. Sweet. I flip my journal around, and it's my pact of of the tome, and I use that to cast Spare the Dying, and attempt to resurrect the dragon.
Ooh.
That's right. I know Spare the Dying.
You do? That's very fancy and helpful.
That's why I didn't get to have a pseudo dragon of my own, because Jesse's like, I'm not gonna learn how to help people. I'm gonna get myself a pet. So now I don't get a sweet dragon.
You could have 3
Not
after
better,
this.
though. Not
But
better.
I've got a kitten.
Mine could have been a
So-
pseudo dragon.
Jordan, how does Spare
How
the
is
Dying
it
work?
my fault?
Real quick.
Well, that's why I'm wondering if it's like dead or it's 0 HP, because it's pretty much just you touch them and they're healed. Touching a creature with 0 HP makes it stable. But if it's like bleh, dead, like there's no coming back, then it won't do anything.
No, it was at 0. Insara stopped them before they could like permanently kill it. So yeah, so it's right now it's just sleeping. And the other 2 kind of like
My very masculine
Yeah.
maternal instincts kick in, and I begin trying to take care of the dragon and nurse it back to health. This is where I'm going to spend the rest of my quest until this thing wakes up.
As soon as the other 2 see that the dragon is stable, they kind of snarl at you for a bit, and then they realize what you did, and they stop, but they still don't want anybody getting too close to it, so with their nose they kind of like push you back.
Oh.
It's kind of like that, except good.
That's the urge.
Yeah.
Whenever I see the nose push me, I want to pet it. Well, okay, yeah. Okay,
It's like
fine.
you're petting it. Yeah.
I step back a little bit, and I'm nice enough to give it its space.
Yeah.
But I am
Well, I mean,
definitely
that-
writing down.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I saved a dragon.
I think that is genuinely like the most useful thing you've ever done.
She's not wrong.
Yep. So, yeah, the city's calmed down. The sun is now risen. Everybody's still trying to free people if they got houses collapsed on them or unfreezing people.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Mhm. Yeah, and
I'm gonna ask the dragons where they last saw their mother.
all right. They say they were sleeping with their mother.
It's like Game of Thrones stuff
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah,
As
they're
dragons do.
So.
yeah. They were sleeping with her.
She's Daenerys.
Yeah, they heard loud noises, and then she was gone.
It was the cats. Oh, oh.
What did the noises sound like, dragons?
They have no idea. It all happened too fast. It's like you know when you're sleeping and a noise wakes you up.
But you don't know what it was. I got you.
Yeah. hmm That's pretty much what happened.
Also, I guess dragons aren't really built to make sound effects.
No.
Yeah. That might be a bit difficult
They
for
start
them.
making police siren sounds, and then the other dragon's like, "Come out with your hands up, dragon!"
I'm going to suggest that they fly us to their dragon lair, and we will investigate.
We get
They,
to ride dragons.
They refuse.
No.
Okay, we'll
'Cause
walk.
They want to
Fine.
make sure that their brother is safe.
He can.
I'll take care of him.
Yeah, you can carry him.
Did you say he's 30 feet?
Yeah.
There's two of them, one either end.
So Insara, as you're talking dragons, a soldier comes up to all of you, and he's in white armor and looks like pretty like official, and says to all of you that the king would like to have a word with all of you.
I suspect he's going to give us a massive reward.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm sure he will.
I don't necessarily do well with royalty, but I'll try my darndest.
I'm going to ask the official-looking man to put a health potion in that dragon.
Also, I renamed mine Flaphamaphicus. No, Flamaphamaphicus. Yes.
He's like
So
going
you- so
Egypt
you
movie,
call-
like your Flamaphicus and your.
The dragon, the dragon
Fla-
chooses to fail its saving rolls.
the dragon bites its own head off.
He says, "Don't worry, we have people who will help the dragon once."
Can I
once
just?
other two-
I'm gonna ask.
once the other two calm
I'm
down
gonna
a bit.
ask the dragons if they get some food, and their brother healed. Will they leave?
They say, yes, they will leave and go back to their home.
I'm also say, can I just have a few of your scales, please?
We must find their mother first.
That would be lovely. I mean, I could just take them off while you look the other way.
Make
a strength check.
no.
Yeah.
So this would probably be
I was joking. I don't want to harm a dragon.
no. I mean, you can either roll perception or survival. Your choice.
But if
See if
you
you can-
lose the roll, you become the food.
Well, luckily for me, I got a 4.
Yeah, luckily for him,
Yeah.
he also has plus 28 to his
Yeah.
stats.
So you go like kind of quick glances throughout the city, seeing if you can find any scales that have fallen off or whatever, and
He puts
No.
a glass pane in
Yeah.
his pocket.
you just find just glass and rubble.
Ooh,
So you might have
rubble.
seen some scales. It's just you
And Sorry,
didn't
that's a
think they
hand.
were scales. Yeah.
I'm carrying a
So-
frozen soldier under my
Yeah.
arm.
This is worth something, right?
Dibs.
Yep. So this guard leads you up to the castle, and
Sleep well, Flamaphamaphicus.
so as you guys are walking up these stone steps, there's a thin layer of ice on them, but you're not slipping on it at all.
Damn, I was hoping Scott was gonna tumble down him.
Sorry, I've got my
No.
giant stick to hold
Is
me
it,
up.
is it still slippery at all, or does it just feel like stone or something?
It feels like stone, but you know you're walking on ice.
Okay.
So as you get up, the gates open, and you now see the huge castle that's part of it is embedded in this huge mountain. And as you're walking through the courtyard, you'll see some all covered in like snow and everything, but there are some patches that you can see like gardens are growing and whatnot.
Flamaphamaphicus always loved gardens.
See, there's a nice nice water fountain in the center with a dragon like sitting down looking up and water spewing out of its mouth.
Is that the dragon's mother?
Yes, the dragon's mother got turned into stone. And
I think we're dealing with a Medusa.
They just a giant dragon and it turns her into a statue, a fountain.
Shrunk it down.
Yeah, so if the guard leads you inside the great hallway, and
Whoa, Minecraft dragon.
yeah, see it's
fluff.
I got a box of contacts.
Like this.
see it's pretty massive. It's a like big opening,
Yeah, it is.
large pathway that leads to the king sitting in his throne. And there's it's beautiful. It's like you would expect from a castle to be.
My liege.
Hi.
Nyx bows awkwardly.
I just say hello.
I just kind of look at him.
I look at Caesar.
All right, so
We
The
both
king
we
stands
both
up.
snigger at Pharaun bowing.
yeah,
My
more
cat-
there also.
Mitten
More-
swipes
yeah.
at you a little bit.
I kick her.
I can't. Oh.
We sandwich her between her feet.
Do you really want to do that?
No,
You'll have to roll.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll.
no. I wouldn't kick a
okay.
cat.
I would.
I'd punch it.
I
I'd punch
kick
it in the
Ricardo.
face.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, Mioi. Yeah, no, Mioi
Oh yeah.
is
Ricardo's
is still with you guys, but he's kind of cleaning himself. So he's doing
Yeah.
he's doing that.
He's licking his butthole.
No,
In front of the king.
In front of
No.
I was saying in front of the king.
no, he's just trying to make sure that his hair is nice. Although he's still doing it in front of the king, but
Your liege, we bring you a clean rug.
Of smothering.
so the king says, "Welcome, adventurers. Some of my men have said that it was your group that got these dragons to stop attacking. Is this true?"
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
I brought one back from the dead. After talking about how they just killed everyone. I'm still
Oh.
he's just proud of his accomplishment.
Thank you very, very much.
It was my pleasure.
Unfortunately, I would have a great reward for such an act, but the city did get devastated. But,
Fine, I'll just go tell him to carry on.
But I
I'll
do
take
have
Flavamofocus as my reward.
a proposal for all of
I
you
do.
if you are interested.
You're beautiful. I'll be the queen. Oh.
Can I be the best man?
A few days ago, we got a letter from one of our shrines for the goddess Shavana that the father there had said that a great evil has come there and needs assistance in
The evil needs
vanquishing
assistance?
it. What?
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah.
said the evil needs assistance.
No, the father at the
Is Shavana? Is that the?
that is
chick
the
that
goddess.
Mhm.
Yeah, the goddess of winter.
But there. Yeah. Okay.
So one of her temples has been attacked, and a father there has sent a letter that got to the kingdom there, and he says that if your group is willing to accept this task, once you return, I can give you a reward that would be greater than what you have done right now.
So we'd each get 2 dragons instead of 1.
He laughs at that.
This
Says
isn't a
it's-
laughing matter. Where's my reward,
Don't encourage
goddammit?
them, they're stupidly serious.
He says,
No,
"It-
we're
it is-"
seriously stupid.
Ooh,
Says-
nice comeback.
He says,
10
it
points.
was very odd that these dragons suddenly attacked our city because they're
I know, I've been trying to summon dragons for years.
well, their mother is what you could say kind of guardian of this place, as their home is literally at the peak of the mountain.
Where's the
Oh, there's a
shrine?
wall there.
What?
Where's the shrine?
The shrine is, it's a few days travel to the northwest.
Wait, how far is the peak of the mountain?
Peak of the mountain is high.
Yeah,
if
but-
you would look up, you would see clouds, and then the peak goes.
Okay, because I'm asking because I can teleport 200 feet in the air.
You should definitely
He's
try it.
flying.
You should
That's
definitely.
one of my.
Let's go
No.
straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
No.
let's
What was
let's.
that, dim-
Once we go
dimension
outside,
guys?
you need to show us this, please.
you would you could do it. You yeah.
Bad idea.
Don't tell him.
yeah. You could do it. You wouldn't reach the top, but you can.
I think you can reach
Try.
the top.
I mean, I could teleport
could do
200
it,
feet
buddy.
in any direction.
Is the
but-
is the temple or the shrine on the way up the mountain?
No.
Okay. Well, either way, it sounds like we need to go to a shrine. Have you got anything that can aid us on our adventure, like a barbarian or health potions?
Says all of them, all the help right now is going towards fixing up the city, seeing if there's any more survivors that houses have collapsed on them, as well as that's where the majority of our health potions will be going to.
I mean, all that seems fair, but you haven't got a reward for us, and you haven't got anything to aid us on our adventure. What type of king are you?
Insara.
I believe it's time for Flaffamuffakiss to burn down this kingdom.
He's an ice dragon, you
With
tool.
his ice.
Yeah, with his ice.
Fine.
Do I stutter?
What does what does the reward look like when we get back?
I'm gonna sit in his mouth and shoot fireball.
Another genius idea.
yeah.
It's okay if I fall. I'll just teleport 200 feet
Into his brother.
to another dragon.
yeah.
Just teleport directly into his
Yeah.
stomach.
Did-
Save
did-
all the chewing.
Did this letter say anything about the type of evil?
Says no, it wasn't too specific. It seemed to be written rather quickly.
Perhaps it's a technique you can learn.
I already write really.
Well, has anyone got any bright ideas? Do we before we go?
He
think
says
we
that
just-
says that if you do accept this, what I can give you is a horses and carriage to help you get
To
there.
climb a mountain.
No, it's not up the mountain.
Oh.
But the mountain is where the dragons live. This is a bit to the northwest.
Helping Flammaffapuffacus to me is currently the most important thing.
Shotgun the carriage. Let's go.
Right, so here is the question. Who wants to drive the carriage?
Nix.
Yeah.
Why do I
not it.
have to do
Because
it?
then we
Wait,
might
why
not.
would make
Do you,
Mioi-
do you want to know why?
Why?
Do you want to know why? Imagine if any of us drove the carriage.
Yeah, but do you know how freaking small I am?
I'm suggesting that if you drive the
I'm not gonna
carriage,
be able to see over the horses.
Then I shall drive the carriage by riding on one of said horses.
can we get the carriage
No.
soundproofed?
Can I get a fucking like high chair thing so I can drive the freaking carriage?
Oh,
We'll
wait,
have Mioi sit
I
up
just
there, and you
need
can
like
sit on
I'll
Moi's
just
lap.
stack some books or something.
Use his notes. There's loads
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
You can stack some blankets up.
Yeah, all right.
Make it
I'll do
see.
that.
Don't take
Alright.
all the blankets. We'll need some in the back of this carriage. It's cold.
You don't
I'll
need
keep
nothing.
you warm.
Shut up.
I've got Fireball. We're good.
Don't use fireball in the carriage.
Should-
Jesus fucking Christ.
And you should get some cream for that.
Fireball.
Okay, I'll
help?
just do this. And I snap and use prestidigitation and get some fire in my hand.
I
use
swear to God.
Launch it 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yep. All right, so you guys
I'll flick it
all
as Caesar.
all lit up on the carriage. All right, so Nick, you're gonna be
Yeah.
driving the carriage. All right. Give
As
me
the only responsible person here.
Can I
Why
just
said
check?
It was the best
Yeah.
idea.
Before we get into the carriage, are we all watching as she stacks up the blankets and laugh?
And then climb
Yeah.
up them.
Yeah, are we all giggling a little bit,
Watching the blankets like fall and she's trying not to fall off.
nudging each other.
And sorry, you can't even offer her 15-foot stick.
I climb into the back of the carriage without the aid of any blankets.
You're not like 3 feet tall, alright?
I climb into the carriage, grab a blanket, throw it out, climb out, step on said blanket, climb in, reach down, grab the blanket, and pull it in with me. I'm in.
I'm surprised you didn't dimensional door into the.
Yeah. He could have done that, to be honest.
I
don't know how
snap
long.
my
of a-
fingers.
I don't
and
know how
a
long
mage
of a-
hand.
Yeah, I still don't know how long of a trek we have though. It's for me to start abusing my spells.
That's fair.
It's if you were gonna be walking, it would be about a week, maybe longer, but by horse about like 4 days.
I step onto the blanket and use dimensional door on said blanket, and we both go into the carriage.
I summon a mage hand and it opens the carriage for me, and I walk in gracefully.
I cast slow on the horse. No, I don't. I summon a mage hand that appears beside Nick's, clicks its fingers twice, and points in the direction we're supposed to be going.
I summon a
Quit
mage
it.
hand. I summon a mage hand next to Nyx, and I try and rip the blanket out from under her. But I know she's.
Out with her daggers out. He's like, fucking listen.
While she does that, I slap the horse on the back of the arse with the mage hand.
I can't believe Pharaun would try and pull the blankets out from under you.
All right, you guys are off now.
No, you can definitely tell which one, because it
Alright.
has like a gold bracelet on. It has like knuckle tattoos that says love.
When I
Like,
summon mine, it has a gold bracelet on and knuckle tattoos that say love.
All right, Nyx, give me a animal handling check.
a Hannibal animal.
A Hannibal Lecter.
A animal handling.
Whenever I summon my mage hand, it's always doing the shocker.
Of course it is. 9.
Ooh.
Mine's doing the true shocker.
we all fall down the mountain. Horses first.
The horses die.
Nyx is the only one who survives because she lands on a pile of blankets.
No, your guys' first day is
You realize you
very
forgot
bumpy.
Mioi behind. Oh.
No,
To be fair, I think we can blame that on the person who smacked the horse in the ass to get us started.
You say
Mioi.
blame, I say celebrate. You know.
We're gonna
No.
we're gonna Insara's gonna get a statue before Jed does.
So yeah, your first day is really bumpy. You don't get as far as you guys would have wished you got. All right. Yep. Nyx, give me another animal handling check.
Okay. 16.
There we go. Yep.
The horses.
So when
Alright.
the horses aren't being hit by a mage hand.
Yep.
I smacked the other one's butt with mage hand.
So Nyx gets a better handling of the horses.
Us too.
I mage hand a thumbs up
I
beside her.
I spend half the journey just like fighting off various mage hands trying to fuck with the horses. Like poking them and I'm like, stop it.
I milked one.
Yep, next, give me a survival check.
She knows which one's mine because it's always trying to undo the harness.
I can do that.
Survival?
Yeah.
Just hit me with all the skills I don't have anything in, why don't you?
You're
It's all
all
of them.
driving.
18.
You're the one that didn't
That's-
trust me to drive.
That's good.
Well, of course not.
She's
trying to
not the
undo
only
the horses.
one.
All right, so along your journey, the road is covered in snow, and you hit a pothole, and one of your tires breaks. But unfortunately, you were quick enough that you were able to stop the horses in time before anything bad happened.
Okay.
We'll make Mioi hold the other axle and run with us.
There you go.
And so you
That's
guys are
That'd be fine.
about a day's journey away.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's impossible. There's no way to make it now.
I step out of the carriage
Well,
and
just walk.
just shake
Or
my
get out of the
head.
cart. Oh.
Shake my head at Nix.
If you weren't spending the whole fucking day screwing with the horses, maybe I would have noticed that, there was a bit of a bump. I was too busy fucking trying to get rid of mage hands.
To be fair,
all directions.
Insara had to relieve this. To be fair, Insara had to relieve the horse's stress. I mean,
I thought
He
Insara
milked
already-
one.
Yeah, he milked one.
he's
He
got to
milked the
milk
other.
them all.
I hate you guys. I hate you guys so much.
I think it motivated the horses to do better.
Is there any way we can like fix the wheel that's broken? Can I like?
Has anyone got mending?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good point,
that
actually.
is a good question.
Can I use intimidation to convince the wheel it's fixed?
No.
Yes, you can. Can I
No,
prestidigitate a false wheel onto it?
Can I
Fix
It would do nothing.
can I polymorph the broken wheel into a fixed
No.
wheel?
No.
Can I remove curse on the wagon?
Did literally nobody take mending?
I did, and then I changed it.
Oh, you guys.
Can I detect magic on the wheel and see if?
What
It's
if
a-
I
Can
cast
I be reasonable
Fireball?
and just try and fix the damn wheel?
Yep. Roll me.
I love the fact that we're all standing there watching.
Watching
You're all
Nix.
going like, maybe we could do this spell, maybe we could do this spell, and Nix is like, I'm just gonna try and fix
What
it.
if I use spider climb on Insara so he can climb onto the wagon?
This will probably be another survival.
How is that going to help me?
Oh, I don't know, but I got all these
Not-
cool
it's not
powers
sleight
that,
of hand?
that I can
No.
only use on other people, not myself. So
I
can,
was thinking
I can
that,
turn
but
you invisible or give you spider
fi-
powers.
fixing a wheel isn't really sleight of hand.
Aw, all right.
Yeah.
Survival.
You could
Yep.
use spider climb on yourself.
18 again.
No, you have to touch somebody.
A
You,
willing, yeah. Hold on.
You fix the wheel.
Yes.
Everyone, I fixed it.
All right.
You do realize that the spell says until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch, you yourself are a willing creature that you can touch.
It doesn't say that.
The wording says one willing creature you touch gains the ability to you're a willing creature.
So, boom,
So
I got
you
my
could-
power.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you
I,
could do
I would
that.
have to take the DM's judgment call on that one.
On what spell?
Spider
So
climb.
spider climb says one willing.
Yeah,
creature
it's
you
yourself
touch
as
gets
well.
The ability to climb.
Because like heals, you can heal yourself, and it says the same wording for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you can do spider climb on yourself.
Yeah, there are specific ones that say that they disclude you.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh boy, so I can also turn invisible. I didn't know that.
Yes, you
Yep.
can.
hey,
All
that
right.
would have made your escapades following people around much easier.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yep. So
Fix
so
the
Nix,
wheel while you guys are busy being useless again.
Nix
What? No,
fixed
you
the
spared a
wheel.
dying on it.
She fixed the wheel, but here comes the second problem.
The horses
You
are
guys
run
need
off.
to reattach it.
Okay, I use Mage Hand to lift up the carriage.
It
I
can only lift
swear
like
to
10
God,
pounds,
if you
isn't it? Only
break
10
Get you-
pounds.
It's like
fucking
10.
We all need to use our
Well,
mage
there you
hand.
go. Come on.
No! Mage hands caused this problem.
Mage Hand it up. Come on, like a
Fucking
jack.
Put it down.
How much does Nyx weigh? She weighs 30 pounds. I'm throwing her on the mage hand pile.
She weighs more than 30 pounds. We had this discussion already.
I smack her with mage hand.
Can the 3 Mage Hands
It
lift
doesn't
up
do
the
any
wagon?
I think it's gonna weigh a lot more than 30 pounds.
Yeah.
It hasn't got a spare tire. It's got to be pretty cheap.
I mean, if 3 mage hands.
How about we go for an
three
A
mage hands could
team?
probably-
How about we go for an
Probably
A team
lift
montage and we'll cut the roof off?
3 mage hands could definitely.
I've got my
Lift-
Dungeoneers pack.
lift
I'll use my hammer
And jack.
Yeah, and the jack. Yeah, I mean it's already lifted. It's got 3 wheels on it still. It's not
Yeah.
all the way up, but it should be enough where I could get the 4th wheel back on.
Caesar, give me
Forgot about my
sleight of
Packs and
hand.
my kits and
A
stuff.
sleight of hand.
While
to
he's
use a hammer?
while he's doing that, I
Yeah.
sneak round the other side and get in the carriage.
I mean, if you guys do sit on the other side, you could weigh it down for me and help me out.
Hmm.
Yeah, that plus where's my sleight of hand? Plus 2.
So 8. It looks
It's
like the
fixed.
wheel's on.
We could have probably walked there by now.
Since Caesar did it, I'm a check.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't trust him.
All right, give me a
Because
perception
he took
check.
credit for fixing the wheel with the spare the dying spell. So I'm like, you don't know dick about wheels, bro.
All right, Nyx, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Why do you want to know what I know about Dick?
Have you got a notes
Really
page about
don't.
him?
I hear he runs.
11.
You
I throw- Bottle of black ink on Nyx. I'm just looking at what else I have.
it looks like the wheel's on and it will hold up.
Okay.
Excellent work, everybody.
Good job. I use my mage hand to clap against Insara's, so it's like giving a round of applause.
All right, do you guys want to all get back on?
Yeah, do you need to get back up? Are you okay carrying on riding, Nix? Driving?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just
Okay.
stop screwing with the horses.
Okay, I stand there with my arms folded, watching her trying to climb on the blankets
I'm
again.
not getting on that thing. That wheel's gonna fall off any second.
I will slit your ankles, Insara.
I get in the carriage. In silence.
Also, you know what?
Shame. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll be nice and I'll summon a mage hand next to Nyx, offering it to like lift her up onto the carriage
Fuck off,
seat.
Pharaun. Get the
All
carrot.
right.
Mage hand to throw a vial of ink on her.
roll me an attack.
Attack.
One
It's
day
ink.
I will kill you
Yeah.
all.
Because you're throwing the ink.
Yeah. It's projectile.
Plus your
The,
dex.
Yeah, plus your dex.
Oh,
You
man.
can't add proficiency because you're not proficient in ink bottles.
Ink
How do you
throwing.
know?
Uh,
That would be.
touche.
8, but
What?
I-
18?
yeah, but I'm not actually gonna throw the ink at her.
Okay.
You just wanted to see how well you would have thrown the ink.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to know I could have done it.
It was an empty ink bowl and it just hit her on the head.
All right, so
Also, the
She's
Caesar.
knocked out because the ink bottle's half the size of her head, and now somebody else has to drive.
Okay.
All right,
no.
Caesar, are you gonna get back in the carriage?
Yeah, I just climb back on normal. No,
So
no more screwing around. I'm being good now.
You guys, you all get back on
Nyx
the
is finally
carriage.
threatening
I,
violence.
I summon a mage hand and I do like the walking thing with the fingers along the floor, up the horse leg and slap it on the arse.
Caesar has important research that he needs to be doing, so he's ready to continue onward.
Okay.
All right, yeah. You guys,
I sit
get
next
back
to
on the
Caesar in the back of the
carriage.
carriage.
You arrive at the small little village, and the wheel breaks again.
Nyx, what did you do?
For fuck's sake, you put it back on.
You're welcome.
That was not what was implied.
Hey, you guys got there. Somehow. It's like you literally got right to the entrance. In the wheel. Yeah.
I shout for the town.
breaks.
I shout for the town mayor, and say your village has broken our wagon.
I whisper over to Pharaun and be like, "Can you believe she tried to take credit for fixing that thing?"
For real. The nerve.
No, Pharaun.
You right, you guys. I'm guessing you guys all stepped out again.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. I stepped onto my mage hand and floated down. But yeah, close enough.
But because he weighs more than 10 pounds, he just fell.
Oh, that's true. So I kind of crush it.
Mage hand, yeah.
He just crumples. He goes, "Blah."
And stand up, brush myself
It's like
off.
it's like a dead spider.
Yep. So you guys all get out. You.
I step down onto Pharaun, who's
yeah.
laying.
I'm not gonna make you guys roll for this, but you all look up and you see that the sky that was typically throughout your adventures was, white because all the snow. This is now black, and
It's nighttime.
there is snow, but the snow is not white. It's kind of almost like a gray.
Ash.
All right, what would you guys like to do?
We're all just kind of staring
Yeah.
at him like,
You made it to the
What
village.
is your problem?
Yeah, you made it to the entrance. And
Okay.
you know that you need to go to the church there to talk to the father.
What kind of
'cause
time
he's
is
the
it?
one who... It's like midday.
they have like a stable where we can keep the horses.
And a carpenter who might be able to fix the wagon.
Yeah, that was going to be secondary. For the moment, I just want to make sure the horses are all right.
Yeah,
Somewhere to like park the carriage.
there are stables there. There's nobody there at like the little stall that's out there. There's no other horses.
We should
either.
we should leave them a note. If only we knew someone who had a notebook.
Where would we find that?
Oh, I have an envelope. Just write on that.
That'll do.
I actually have no paper.
Nix is going to like tie the horses into the stable and make sure there's like water.
I'm gonna carry.
All right, yeah.
I'm gonna carry the
These beasts
broken.
have been tied up. I shall free them. Oh, wait.
I'm gonna carry the broken
mean-
wheel over.
Stay away from the horses.
I am leaving.
Yeah, Nick, you find like some water and some hay to put in troughs for them. All right.
I'll use prestidigitation and write a note in fire on like the desk.
That's a terrible
Why?
idea.
Do you guys
It's
think it's a good time to-
prestidigitation. It doesn't actually burn anything.
Oh, yeah,
It
that's right.
just-
You're gonna scare the crap out of some poor person
And
that
it-
comes back and thinks their barn's on fire.
And it also only
Becomes
lasts for
our
an
first
hour.
date.
So what happens if it takes them an hour and 10 minutes to get back?
That's their fault then.
Okay. So we'll leave them a note saying, please look after our horses and fix our wagon wheel. Much
Don't
love.
mind your burning desk. I promise it's all good.
Sure.
Nix waits until they leave and adds, like, we will pay you.
You know prestidigitation too?
I think
Oh, on
she's
the
gonna...
envelope.
All
I
right.
know it's
So
better. It's
you
flashy.
guys leave the stable.
I know minor
Okay, so we're not
illusion.
having a break. All right.
Are we having a
It's
break?
the only spell I know.
I didn't
Um,
know if we were going to since it's been about an hour.
In a bit, would you guys like to explore the little village, or do you just want to go straight to the church?
How does the village look? Does it look like life is good or bad or?
Yeah, paint the
Deserted.
picture in my image.
It
Hmm.
it looks deserted. As you guys are walking, you can maybe catch glimpses of what you think are people that are in their house, but you're not sure because they're kind of like peeking through like little like window cracks or little blinds.
I go up to the window and I try and peek through the cracks at them because Caesar doesn't really get the whole personal space thing.
And I go up to the door and
No,
try the door.
really?
Yeah, believe it or not, so they just kind of see me like up by the blinds. And
Whilst he's looking through the window, I try and open the door.
The door's locked,
With
And-
mage hand, I knock on the door.
and Caesar doesn't see anything through the blinds. Nobody answers.
what if I teleport into the house?
You
Okay,
would
that
need
is a
to.
don't do it. Got it.
You would need to roll to see if you don't get stuck in a wall.
It's supposed to be a very thick building.
And there is a margin for error with Dungeon Door, though.
Yeah.
Or not
Yeah.
Dungeon Door,
So
Dimension.
teleport like 20 feet. I'll be fine.
Well,
Maybe I'll
you
get
But
can,
you
like a
have to
table.
see where the end
yeah, you have to see
was.
where it goes. You can't.
Or if I can visualize it, describe it, or give an exact location and direction.
You don't know. You don't know what the inside.
Either
of the
way,
house looks
they're hiding for a reason. Let's go find out what the reason is.
Good point. I use fireball on the house. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Burn it down!
They must be cold.
Yep.
Let's warm them.
I could use acid on it and we can try and burn the front door down.
Maybe they didn't hear your knock. Maybe if we use more mage hands and start knocking.
Okay, let's knock on every
I could
wall.
actually-
Going on each wall.
Yeah.
I could actually, if you guys really want to go in here, I can get us in here.
No,
If you're,
thanks.
if we're
We don't
that
have
like,
rough- I mean, it's probably pretty easy.
I have knock.
What does knock do?
Knock would open the door. It unlocks magic alert here. Give me 1 sec.
Or you also have a rogue.
Did that as well. Choose an
cool.
object that you can see within
It's
range.
kind of my whole thing, is breaking into stuff.
Yeah.
Is that what you
I thought your
do?
whole thing was taking care of horses.
I thought you were our driver.
My whole thing's really taking care of ladies.
Ayo.
A target that
Ew.
is held shut by a mundane lock or that is stuck or barred becomes unlock, unstuck, or unbarred. If the object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked.
Okay, let's all peek
Oh, what are
around.
the chances? It has 15.
Let's all hide round the corner and get him to do it.
Now, shall we go to the church?
Yeah, and is there anything else in the
I don't
village?
think we should be breaking into people's houses.
Yeah.
I believe in my
Says
best
the
interest.
thief.
I believe in my best interest. I shouldn't enter said church.
Why?
It just doesn't seem like the best thing for me to do.
Why?
Want to elaborate on that a little bit more, maybe?
You do realize that that is our quest from the you talked to a little imp guy, right?
No. Why are you asking?
Yeah, you did.
He means the imp that brought you the letter.
Yeah, I didn't talk to anybody. I don't know why you want to know my secrets.
All right. Well, you stay out here. We'll go for the quest. So,
Excellent, brilliant idea, my companions. I will see
Now-
you all later.
Now Jordan
No,
can
no,
play
this
as
is bad.
Mioi.
No, he can't be alone. He doesn't people well.
I people great.
No, you don't.
I
All
go
right,
back
so you-
to that house.
I start walking towards the
Alright.
church.
I
right,
don't think
Caesar,
leaving him alone is a good idea.
Caesar, are you going back to the house or are you going to follow them to the church?
I feel like I need to go back to the house.
I turn round and shout, think of all the notes you could take from the outside.
You'll be able to
Outside.
learn.
Yeah, I'll have to stand outside the church
Yeah.
and watch through the window.
Isn't that what you generally do anyway?
No?
Yeah.
Who's asking?
All right. Well, what do you want to do at the house?
Oh no, I was gonna go and just listen to the church.
Okay. So, you guys all see the church. As you get closer to the church, you haven't stepped like in the boundaries of the church, but you see that the snow, like the grayish snow that's been covering the houses and the roads, is not on the church. It's kind of like sliding off almost. You can't see anything, but you can see like the snow's kind of hitting it and then it's like sliding off.
Sliding down,
Must be made of rubber.
sliding down the roof, or sliding down something near the roof.
Sliding down like if
Like, is there a barrier?
roll
Is
me
there-
a Arcana check for, I guess this would be for the 3 magic users.
Oh, okay.
Right.
16.
I mean, I'm amazing at rolling these, so don't worry, guys. I got this.
24.
Sure, I'll take his roll.
All right, you guys can tell that there's a barrier that somebody put up.
There's a barrier that someone put up.
Definitely best I do not go in there.
Well, we can't go in there anyway. Numbnuts.
It's agreed. Let's go.
Can we see how far the? Can
Popicus.
we see how far
with,
the?
With that roll, can I tell like how strong of a barrier it is? Like in out of game terms, do I know what level?
Yeah, it's pretty much a barrier to ward off evil is what it is. So you guys are all free to walk through it.
Then
Yeah,
I definitely cannot go through there.
Cezot isn't that evil.
I grab Cezot by the hand, start walking towards the barrier.
I walk away.
Make
I challenge him.
Insara, make me a athletics check.
Should it be strength? He's pulling me.
He needs to grab you first.
Oh, okay.
Well, luckily this is my forte.
Hell, luckily for me, I
Oh.
cover my body in oil every morning.
And
Luckily for us, actually.
so Insara spins around to try and grab Caesar, but he ends up slipping and does a face plant into the quote unquote snow.
My mage hands do the
When I-
slow golf.
When I fall into the snow, is it cold?
Yes.
Does it feel like snow?
Yes.
Does it taste like
Tastes
snow?
like
No. And you're
Does it taste like yellow snow?
Does it taste like ash?
and right now all of your bodies are starting to get like goosebumps. Because you've
Can
been
we
been
should probably
outside
go
in the snow.
inside.
I stand up and prestidigitate myself clean.
All right.
I go back to the horses. There was a fire there. I remember.
Do you want to tell us what's Do you want to tell us what's going on? Why you're not able to come in the? Come on, we're here as a group. We need you to survive.
We.
Besides, you're the one that like writes
need
down all the
you?
stuff.
Don't you want to chronicle our glory?
We'll just say everyone has their own unique methods of attaining magic, and mine may not necessarily have been the most religious.
Nor was mine.
I would say mine's probably the opposite of religious.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
That's as far as I'm going.
Yeah, that's not sketchy as all hell.
How about you just touch the barrier?
See if the barrier affects you. For
Just like with a little
scientific
bit of your
purposes.
finger. It'll be fine.
I walk through the barrier.
All right. Nothing happens. The snow that was once on your body kind of like gets shoved off of you as you pass through.
What if I try and push my finger through it? What happens?
You
Take 70 points of
You
damage.
feel no. You don't take any damage. You feel it's a mix of for you in your special case, it's like a sense of safety, but like I guess like nervousness because you're in
Okay, so nothing has
in a holy
changed.
ground. Yeah.
Okay.
This is just like stepping into like the front yard.
Okay, so I seem to be safe.
See, everything's fine. Move your ass. Get in there.
Let's go.
Yes, I'll go right in a minute.
Caesar, as you start walking closer to the church, you start getting like very like uneasy. Like you know that you shouldn't step inside the church. You know you're safe where you are, but
You know what? I'll stand right
I-
here. You guys go on without me.
I say perhaps singing a song will make you feel a bit more at ease. And
I heard the magic voice in the
start
sky telling me not
singing "The Lord is my shepherd."
I'm
Do
fine with that,
Nottingham.
but I don't think everyone else might be. But I assure you, I'm working on fixing that issue as we speak.
Does it get fixed inside the church?
No.
What if it's not a
Not-
church? What if inside
this
it's
one.
actually a brothel?
No.
Nope, it's a church. If it was a brothel, you would hear it.
Hear the voice? He said it was a...
So
He told you.
yeah. So Caesar sits down and he starts writing everything that he's seen and what's going on.
Just leave the door open.
Yeah.
I'll listen.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
if anything dangerous
walking-
comes along, let us know. Please?
Will do.
you three walk into the church.
What about Maui?
Moi,
That one.
he yeah, Mioi, he stays with you, Caesar, and starts whittling stuff.
Oh, okay.
What
Yeah.
you writing?
So yeah, you three walk into the church, and that's where we're gonna take our first break.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, we'll be back soon. About 5-10 minutes.
Guys.